What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Strike Up Beer Podcast. I'm RD, flying solo tonight. Happy Monday to you, multi Monday to you. Just went to a brewery this weekend. Was going to talk about it. I bought a beer from there. Lizzie was chatting it up with one of the owners before we left, and so here we are. All right. This is the Picture Book Rampage Megafauna Club. This can art is wild. So this is a West Coast IPA. This is going to be real hoppy with a lot of bitterness. There you go, TikTok, if you want to see as well. Yeah. So we're live on TikTok, excuse me, Facebook, Twitch, X, and YouTube. Let's get cracking. Now, I didn't do the reasonable thing, and I bought the, ooh, buddy, you can smell it from here. Lot, ooh, real fruity, citrusy. Hey, Lizzie, what's up? How are you, Lizzie? Yeah, see, it looks good right there. Hi, guy. Wait, why does it say? Oh, that's the logo thing. All right, let's yeah. Oh no, I did not. I almost spilt it. I gotta take a picture of this thing anyway. So, oh no, my phone's over there. No. Oh, there that goes. Oh, no, I'm back. Okay. Jesus. The internet in this house is absolute dodgy at best. It's awful. It's awful, awful, awful. But yeah, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of pine. Anyways, so Keyworth is out in North Richland Hills, Texas. We went out there Saturday night. It's kind of a last minute thing. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I've never been there. Alan's been there once. And it was like, okay, well, let's just go check it out. I remember him talking to the owners when he was there, but that was like years ago. So let's see here. North Richland Hills, 6428 Davis Boulevard. NRH 76182. Now, you can find them on the web, keyworthbrewing.com, Facebook at Keyworth Brew, and then Instagram, Keyworth_brewing. Yeah. What's up, Artie? What's up, Jason? How we doing, pal? Good to see you. Now, this place, it wasn't hard to get to, and it's actually really close to where Brutal was, and um, what's the other one? False Idol. It's close to all three of them. So getting there's not difficult. It's off a main road, but when you pull in the parking lot, it's like there's a gym there, an indoor soccer place. Appreciate the follow. Thanks so much, Subdragon. Um, and so I kind of got lost, and you're parking on the lower level, and it reminded me kind of like going to the beach because then it's like you got to go up some stairs, and then there's the brewery. I'm pretty sure I could have parked around the other side of the building, and I would have been on like the level that you just walk in because they had a patio downstairs with like 6 or 7 picnic tables, and then when you went upstairs, what's up, Bryson? How you doing? Um, then you get upstairs, and they had another patio with some, what they call umbrellas and whatnot. And indoors, they had about 6 arcade one up machines or whatever they are. It's got like one game. Yeah, how you doing, Beatrice? And but yeah, really cool area, big couches and whatnot. And then you actually get into like, and then there's a production area. Then you get closer to the bar, you can hang out over there, and yeah, it was chill place. Even more there's probably 10 or 15 tables there, and then they probably had 10 to 15 spots at the bar. They had a bunch of beers on tap. It's good stuff. Yeah, this one is now, like I said, I got this beer. Then we're like, okay, well, I didn't bring a cooler with me like a jackass, but anyways, do it in the back of the car because I know I was wanting something from there. And then we went over to Electric Starship to play some old retro games and whatever. No, I don't like to stream. Um, Electric Starship. Oh no, we went to Time Rift. That's right, we went to Time Rift, which was down the street, like 5 minutes away. I take that back. We went to What's on Tap first, which is a craft beer bar. Went there, checked it out. Never been. I've seen the What's on Tap radio and whatnot, and real cool. Low key, nice little. It's in like an apartment. If you ever been to like a newer building, a new build apartment complex, they have eateries and restaurants and bars built into the ground level, and that's what this was. It was like right there. So it was really cool. Popped in, had about 2 beers, and they're like, "All right, well, let's go play some video games, screw around." And, yeah, we rolled out. I like that. I like Time Rift because it's a lot of retro games, even though we play like Rock Band, we'll play some Golden Tee, but then they're playing some Mrs. Pac-Man. They got a bunch of pinball machines too. I think it's like 12 bucks to get in there. And then the beers are cheap. You can get craft beer, you can get regular beer, you can get Cokes and everything else there. So really cool. But yeah, so I just threw the can in the back of the truck. And then, yeah, just left it there for like another day or so. You're supposed to keep these things refrigerated. That's what it says on the side. Drink fresh, drink local. Probably should have kept it cold. But no, I mean, nothing really wrong with the beer. Didn't change. I don't think it changed the color. It didn't really change the taste or anything. It's a less hoppier than I would think. But anyways, so keyworthbrewing.com. Welcome to your neighborhood brewery. Now they're only open Wednesday through Sunday. They take off Mondays and Tuesdays. Wednesdays 4 to 9, Thursdays 2 to 10, Fridays 2 to 10, and then Saturday 10 to or 12 to 10, and Sunday 12 to 9. I thought I was like sitting there, I was like, I think they're about to close. And then I realized, yeah, they're actually about to close. So we like I grabbed a beer to go. Now I had a couple beers there. I had Halo, which is their Kolsch. Obviously, when I'm sitting there looking at um the board. I'm like, first thing, I swear it was like either number one or number two, and I saw the Colts. I was like, I'm in. Give me a Halo. Their pours there about $7, depending on. I think I can get a little bit higher, but for the most part, it's just $7. But yeah, they had 3 IPAs. Now, Luminous Beings is a hazy. Lizzie had that. I tried out half of that. Really enjoyed it as well. That's a double dry hop New England style IPA brewed in with Strata, Comet, and Nectaron. Really good. And then I'm having the Mega Fun Club right now. That's their other IPA. I didn't have Ambrosia. That's another West Coast. But yeah, I mean, you got 2 lagers. I don't know, 6 ales. You got a cider there. They actually have wine they have wine as well, and then some non-alcoholic beers, cokes, juices and stuff like that. The cool thing is you can walk into like you can see what beers are coming up, and you can see um at what stage they're kind of at. So it's really cool place. Upcoming that I noticed the Munich style Dunkel. Um, Looking forward to that. I'm just ready. It hasn't got hot here, but I always love the fall time. I love the fall beers. I love fall time. That's my jam right there. So, and then the Sevilla Mexican lager, the Angry Irishman. That's a stout, and that's just nuts. It's amber ale. Fractured is a sour ale. So, but just hanging out there for a little bit. Oh, something just popped. Just hanging out there for a little bit. It was really, it was really cool. Like, just chill, nothing crazy or obnoxious going on. Everybody there was just, I mean, even though it was close to like closing time, there was a couple people out on the patio, and then there was like 3 or 4 different tables there of people just chilling, just enjoying it. Hey, appreciate the likes. How y'all doing tonight over there on TikTok? But yeah, tons of fun. Where you can just chill. It's not like a bar scene. It's more like just go there. Yeah, just like any other brewery, right? They have a bunch of games, board games, cards, everything like that. Just really cool, and that's what I'm looking for at this point. Now, listen, and that's on Saturday. That's like things are winding down. A lot of these places will have like live music, bingo, and uh, what the hell is it? Trivia. But this one just chilled. It's just chill, and for a Saturday night, just what I was looking for. Now for some upcoming events, they have a vendor pop up. Oh, I'm sorry, that actually just happened this past weekend. That's what was going on. So vendor pop up was grab your girls and come by to support local vendors, because that was something I think Lizzie was going to get involved with Happy Wildflower. She was going to go out there. What's my favorite song? It was Blink 182. Damn it. But Randy Rogers, Kiss Me in the Dark is up there as well. The number one song I play when I go to a bar is, man, what is the name of that damn song? Babe, you're in here, aren't you? What is that? Man, I can't think of it, but great question. So, anyways, yeah, really cool place. And, you know, like I said, I haven't been out there. I think we're going to do one of two things. We're either going to go out there on a Wednesday and go live from there so we can hardwire in, be wherever we want to be in the production area behind the bar, something like that. Um, or we're just going to do remote, right? I think being there would be a little bit cooler. And since they close at a decent time, I think that would work out better for us because at that point, on a Wednesday, they're open till 9. We can go live at 7, be out of there by 9, not get wrecked. Because every freaking time we do lives at breweries, it gets out of hand. Every time. I've never walked out of a brewery after doing a live stream and be like, yeah, everything's great. Feel amazing. Well, no, I do say I do feel amazing. But yeah, my wife has to drive me home. Well, we're safe like that anyways. We're like, we're better safe than sorry. And then Alan lives down the street from there, so it wouldn't be a big deal for him. So his old lady can come get him. But we'll see. I don't know. Jungle Love. I do try to play Jungle Love any chance I get, but I was thinking of the other song. Oh God. Now I gotta look it up. I believe in a thing called love by the Darkness. I play that song every time. Anytime I've had a couple, I might even, and that's the other thing. I saw this meme that was like this. They don't even know. He's like the dude sitting at the bar. It's like they don't even know I just put away $50 to take over to hostile takeover. The what the hell are those things called? God, I am seriously losing it. Touch tunes. And just to prove it, I did it the last time I was out of town with the fam. I was hanging out with my brothers and we were all at a bar. And I was like, you know what? Let's just take this thing over. All of a sudden, I'm like, here, play whatever song you want to freaking play. Let's get it. What's your favorite bar to go to? I go to it used to be Peace Burger and Grapevine, but now I just kind of go to Boomer Jacks. Boomer Jack seems to be or Ojos Locos, I like that place too. But yeah, those are my favorites. Yeah. So yeah. All in all, I give it a thumbs up. To be honest, I hate that it took me this long to get out there because I used to go to Brutal all the time. I've been to False Idol multiple times. Obviously, I've been there, a handful of times, and I go to Bedford to check out. I don't even know. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. I can't remember anything. I can't even think right now. I have to figure it out. I really do. And then we're going to talk more about this beer, just because. Why not do a beer review while we're sitting here? Turning Point, Jesus, Turning Point beer. That's the name of the one. What's it called? All right. Dang it. All right. So West Coast IPAs are characterized by their bold hop aroma, high bitterness, and clear appearance. They showcase America's. I'm gonna move this over here real quick so I can read it. Sweating, sweating in here. I've been sweating all day. Nonstop work all day. Showcase American hop varieties like Cascade, Chinook, and Centennial, resulting in a distinctive citrus and pine flavor profile. These IPAs are also have a dry, crisp finish and a balanced malt backbone. There you go. Like I said, Multi Monday. Key characteristics: high bitterness. Um, it's gonna bite you a little bit. It's gonna have that bitterness at the end as well. Feature a hop strong aroma. We already talked about that often with citrus, pine, and sometimes floral or dank notes. It got a little bit of dank in here. I think it's a little bit more. It's definitely on the citrus side, but that pine, you always get that stickiness with these beers. Clear appearance. So it's definitely cleared up a little bit. It's not crystal clear. It has just a touch of haze, like just a whatever. But very bright. And then dry finish. It's going to have a clean dry finish with minimal malt sweetness. And then yeah, that's it. Color, they're typically medium gold to light reddish amber color. This one is gold, obviously. Check, check, check. They're checking boxes with this bad boy. ABV is usually through 6 to 8%, and then carbonation. They have moderate to high carbonation. Continue the Christmas. This one I don't think had medium or even close to high. I believe it was a little bit on the low side. So I think that's the only thing that would it be a miss on. Maybe because I left it in my car. Maybe something happened with the can. What's your favorite drink? I like water. It's my favorite drink. And I'll go a little old on you. I like tea. I do. I like tea. Tea and water. And then obviously beer. Hoppy water. But yeah, I mean, this thing right now, with this being a local brewery, a small brewery in North Richland Hills, um, this thing hasn't been checked in a whole lot. This is Megafauna Club, the Megafauna Club. Again, check out this can. It's the picture book. I know I'm trying to show TikTok and Instagram and everybody else. Look at that. That's crazy. And it jumped right off the shop. I went there and looked and I was like, hey, they got singles to go. Let me get a single to go. And so 6.7% alcohol by volume, 33 IBUs, which is I think kind of low for the West Coast. West Coast usually get about 40, 50. You can see them in the 60s. Now, this has only been checked in a total of 31 times. 31. We did a review last week. It was like 800,000 times. So just to kind of give you a scale, it has 27 ratings, average score of 3.97. West Coast style IPA brewed and dry hopped with Amarillo, Cascade, and fresh whole cone Idaho 7. Oh, good. Oh, cool. A Kitty Ko story brewed. Yeah, this is dope. I mean, it really is. I love this. Love this can. Yeah, but I think it's quite smooth. I think they figured out some way to kind of smooth it down on the end. I don't know if it's because there's the carbonation kind of went away. Let me see if I can give it some swirls and get it pumped back up a little bit. It doesn't seem to be going. I'm getting a little bit of action, not much. So I don't know. I just don't think the carbonation was there. But all in all, the beer was good. And if you've had a West Coast style IPA, you know these things can be just super bitter and kick you in the teeth and whatnot. This one I liked. I think I like it because it's less bitter. It's easy drinking, that's for sure. But nothing crazy in there where it's like an odd taste or an off smell or anything. It smelled great. As soon as I cracked the can, it took over. Big fan. But yeah. Hmm. I think it's like towards the end, something's either lacking or maybe it's where there's just a lack of carbonation. I don't think it should be so smooth on the end. And I've still got a halfway to go, and I'm about to get out of here anyways, because this is supposed to be just a quick little went to a brewery, hung out for a little bit, had a nice little chat. I didn't even tell I did check in because I generally check in because I want to be like, hey, I'm here. If anybody that's watching or anybody that follows us on Facebook, Instagram, X, anything like that, I usually check in, tag the place, let them know I'm here, stuff like that. Go out and support local businesses, right? And didn't mention anything to whatever, but the owner saw it, and then as we were leaving, he started talking to Lizzie. He was like, "Hey, you guys are strike up here, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, we just don't. If y'all are busy or something like that, we don't tend to chat it up. We're kind of here just to be here, just to have a drink, enjoy our Saturday type thing. It's not business. It's not business all the time." So I was like, eh, "All right, let me see how much of a dent I can put in this thing, and then we're gonna get close to closing out. I like to keep it on 20 minutes. And that's also with the break. The thing timed out on me. The stupid internet. I don't know what's going on around here. I don't know what I got to do. Get me another router or something like that. I guess the other router is just getting too old. Too old, bro. I don't know. It shouldn't be. Now, I do have like 87 devices connected to 3 or 4 routers. So maybe that's it. But you know what? I'm gonna go around the house and start unplugging all the extenders. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. All right. There you go. So yeah, really good. I think it's lacking a little bit just in the carbonation department. The taste was great. Um, I like the combination, the citrus, maybe a little bit of floral, and the pine, that little sticky at the end. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Big fan. Big fan. So, but yeah, Megafauna Club, Keyworth Brewing out of North Richland Hills, Texas. If you're local and you're looking for a new brewery to check out or whatnot, now they opened, I think, a couple years ago. So they haven't been around a really, really long time and they're still growing, but they make good beer. Like I said, I had the Kolsch there, loved it, and then Lizzie had the hazy. She liked it too. My kid went there, and he's a he's a Miller Lite guy, so which I understand. I'm a Miller Lite guy too, but I also like craft beer, and I'm trying to find one that he likes, and that's been a whip. He had the American Lager. What was that one called? He had the nope, not Luminous Beings. What the hell was that called? I don't even remember. Yeah, it was just it wasn't Sakura, it wasn't Sevilla. Huh. I don't know. You know what? I don't think he told me either. He just handed it to me, goes, "Here, you want to finish this," and that was it. Crazy. Hmm. So yeah, so I'm working him in to kind of try some different beers. He's had a couple that he likes. It's usually the extreme, like light beer versions when they have an American light beer or something like that. Whatever the brewery that we're at that offers like a massive variety. Like I just talked about in the one in Bedford, Turning Point. They have 50 beers on tap, right? Well, obviously with Keyworth, they've got 15, I think. Maybe a little bit less, but really like the place, like the vibe is super chill. Like I said, we're gonna try to get with them, do a remote show, have them on, talk about some beers, or we're gonna go there ourselves. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, TikTok, and everybody that's watching on Facebook, X, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you so much. You guys and gals have a great rest of your Monday night. We'll be live Wednesday for the stream, like we always do. Wednesday it should be, if we do a fantasy football stream, we'll do that at 7, then we'll go live on Strike a Beer at 8. If we get going early on Strike a Beer to be 7. So I'll talk to Alan. The beer of the week, he's picking it out this week. We're gonna have some pre-show beers. We're dropping videos and whatnot. I actually just dropped this one today. It's Stone Delicious. This is a double IPA by Stone Brewing. Check that out. That video just dropped. But yeah, we've been just hammering out different beers, stuff that catches our eye at either breweries or liquor stores, things like that. And then just kind of doing quick beer reviews, giving us quick, real. We split a can, just an honest little feedback, and kind of let you know if you should try it or not. So, but I'm RD. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Adios.